Alright guys, so today we are going to make some root beer pulled pork. I got me a big old pack from the local food store here, and it comes in 3 pieces. It's 15 pounds. I'm going to take one of these suckers out. And we're going to make some root beer pulled pork. We don't need a lot of ingredients, but we do need a whole onion, chopped up, diced. I'm going to cut that up some more. Oop, wrong one. We're gonna need some garlic powder or some minced onion, a little bit of thyme, salt, pepper, and of course, root beer. I'm excited to make this because I love me some root beer pulled pork. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these. That's a pretty big piece right there. See these hands? See, the problem I got is I've got these man hands. You see, they're man hands. And when you put it in comparison to something like this, it don't look too big because of my hands. You know, I got these big hands, right? All jokes aside,
look how little my hand is.
my baby got little hands. Look, see my man hands compared to. So this piece looks a little bigger. I'm gonna go ahead, trim this up, trim off that fat. I don't think people like having a nice piece of fat in their mouth when they're eating. But we're gonna go ahead and cut this up a little bit. And then I'm gonna throw all this stuff in. I'm gonna show you how I do it. But let me trim this up and I'll get back with you. Okay, so we need that whole onion. We're back. Need that whole onion. All I'm doing is dicing it up, cutting it into smaller pieces. Maybe you guys don't want real long, stringy. You won't taste it. It blends in really well with the meat. But you know, maybe you guys don't want long strings like this, right? So all I'm doing is cutting into smaller pieces. That way it blends in even better with the pulled pork. So that's all I'm doing. Whoops. Cut that up. There's our whole onion right there. As you can see, come over here, babe. As you can see, I cut this up, right? This was the biggest piece on there. So we got all this meat on here. This was the biggest piece. Cut some of that. You can leave the fat if you want to. I just chose to cut up some of that fat. And we're just gonna throw this onion in it, just like that. Get all that onion. There you go. Throw that around, just like that. Wash my hand a little bit. I don't want to put my hand in the salt, but we're gonna get some salt. It's a big piece of meat, so don't be shy about the salt. We're gonna put about I'd say about a quarter cup of salt. This is about 5-6 pounds worth of pulled pork. I'm gonna put some pepper in. Throw it around. Nice amount of pepper. We get a little bit of thyme, not a lot. A little bit of thyme goes a long ways. Probably about that much. About a nice pinch there. I'm gonna throw that around. And now, some garlic powder. Let's get this garlic powder. And we're gonna drizzle this baby on top, just like that. Nice coat. Now, you gotta get your pulled pork. Now there's videos on there that say 12 ounces of pulled pork, a can of soda, a 20-ounce bottle, or whatever. You put as much pulled pork as you want. It doesn't matter. We're gonna drain it out.
Small pulled pork?
Small pulled pork?
No, so you can put
on your pulled pork.
On.
So, yeah, you just throw it on top. I like putting about 24, 30 some ounces of this. It's gonna go a little lower than the thing here. Like I said, it's gonna go a little lower than the sign.
If you measure it, it's like how much?
If I were to measure that, I'd say that's about 24 to 30 ounces. That's my guesstimation.
You're not supposed to guess that.
So now that we got our salt in here, we got our pepper, garlic powder, we got our nicely chopped onions, a little bit of thyme. As you can see, it's connected. We put it on high. I'm gonna close it up. And that's a wrap. We are gonna come back in about 6 hours and come check it out to see where it's at. And if it needs a little longer cook, we'll let it cook a little longer. But I'll walk you guys through it so make it a lot easier. That's it. You cut that shit. Alright guys, we're back. It's been about 8 hours. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna check on this pulled pork. I put it on low not too long ago. Grab a fork, take this bone out. Touch that. It's hot. It's a hot bone. Look at that. Look at that. All right, what we're gonna do is after we are gonna drain this out. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on keep warm. We're gonna drain this out. All this liquid right here, you don't want all that liquid. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain that out, and then we're gonna add some barbecue sauce. You don't have to put Bill Johnson's, or you can put Bill Johnson's or the hell's that other place? Famous Dave's, or whatever barbecue sauce you want. It's just this is what I got on hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in there. So let me drain this out, and then I'll show you what it looks like. We'll add the barbecue sauce.
What's what?
So I pretty much drained it all out. As you can see, it's got a little bit of juice on the bottom. I'm gonna keep that juice purposely. I want that juice to stay in there to keep this pulled pork moist and juicy. Even though I'm gonna throw in the barbecue sauce, it does add some of that flavor. So now that it's all nice and cut up, as you can see, I'm telling you, this root beer pulled pork is gonna be smacking. It's gonna smack you in the mouth, like, but in a good way. You're gonna like it. You're gonna love it if you try this out. So, as you can see, this is a 40 ounce of barbecue sauce. It's more than halfway through, so I'm guessing this is about 16-20 ounces on here. It's pretty much a full bottle of barbecue sauce, of regular barbecue sauce. So I'm pretty much just gonna throw the whole thing in. Okay, now we're gonna mix this up. Alright, let's take a piece here, see what it tastes like. Ooh, baby. All the fat in your inside of you, the inner kid in you just pops out, and it's like, oh, please take me back. I want some more, I wanna go play. That was good. God damn. Hey, that came out better than I thought it would. So your pulled pork is ready to serve. Throw it on some buns, toast your buns. What I like to do, yeah, it's good like this. I enjoy this, but what I really enjoy doing, throwing this on a pan like this and frying it up a little bit, getting it colored and browned, and then throwing that on some toasted buns with butter. Now that's the deal right there. But if you guys don't want to do that, I'm telling you, just like this is fine. Throw this on a sandwich, on some bun. That's gonna make everybody happy. That's awesome. I love that. Alright guys, so we're back. And this is an extra process. This pulled pork's already done. You can make sandwiches out of it. It's ready to go. But me, personally, I gotta have my buns toasted, and I gotta fry up the pulled pork a little bit. So we're just gonna throw a little bit of butter on here. Throw it on. There you go. And butter. You see that? Throw that on. Let that toast up. And what we're gonna do over here, come check this out, babe. Come here. Remember those onions I told you about
you cannot see onions. It blends in. And when you eat it, you can't even taste the onion. But if you got those big old strings that I told you about, then you can probably catch an onion. But it dissolves in here, it looks good in here, you can't even tell. So all we're gonna do with this is ready to go, but I like frying my, can you hear the sizzle? Hear the sizzle. Turn up your volume. Throw some of this on here, smack that. Just like that. Just a little bit more. So what I like doing, throwing that on there, getting it nice and fried. Getting nice and toasty. Beautiful. Let's get our plates ready. Fry this up. You're gonna want this to be nicely toasted brown. And you'll know what I mean by that. If you decide to toast it, it'll start to get a little crispy, brownish. It'll be real nice. Turn that over. Just let it brown up on the other side a little bit. Like that. You see that? That's fine like that. Ooh, that's hot. Mix this up a little bit. Like I said on my last video, it's the weekend. It's time to be fat. It's time to eat good. Give your body what it wants. And if you're cooking with me, or you're eating with me, you're gonna enjoy all the foods I'm showing y'all. So we're gonna let this run for a few more minutes, and when it's done, I'll show you how I brown it, and then I'm gonna put it in the sandwiches, and we're gonna give it that taste test. But it should be going about maybe another 3 to 5 minutes. I like to get it nice and crisp. Let's cover this up. Look at that. Look at this browning right here. Like that. You want it nice and crispy. Okay, so let's throw some on right here. Just turn this off. We're gonna throw some pickles on there. I like mine with pickles. Let's make this sandwich too. I'm telling you guys make this for a party. You guys make this for your family. Whoever you want to make it for, they're gonna be like, damn, how you get this down? And then you go ahead and show them my video and you tell them you got the recipe from me. And they just smack it. Tell them Big Daddy sent you. I'm just kidding. No, on the real though, throw some pickles on here, like that. Nicely toasted buns. Right? That's hot, but that was good. You see that steam coming off, right? Just came out. That's hot. Whew. That's hot, but that was good. Damn. Now, you guys can put more barbecue sauce if you want. It's got barbecue sauce, you can taste it. But if that's not enough for you, throw yourself on some more sauce. Make yourself your sandwich the way you want. Look at that. Oh boy. Whew.
My mouth is watering.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, follow this recipe. Y'all gotta have some badass pulled pork sandwiches. Root beer pulled pork. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this meal. Got me a bag of potato chips I'm gonna throw in with this. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys like the recipe. Hit me up on the comments. Tell me if you like it. Tell me what you think about it. Like, subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do. Let me know that you're out there. I'll take one more bite for you guys. Throw that back on. Ow. Also soft. It's a weekend. It's fat time. Alright guys, I hope y'all like and enjoy. Give me a thumbs up. Put some comments on the bottom. I'm trying to get me 100 subscribers. No joke. If I get 100 subscribers, I'm gonna be giving out some gift cards. I'm trying to get me up there. So if there's anything I can do to help, anything you guys want to see, let me know. If I get that 100 subscribers, I'll be throwing a couple gift cards out there randomly to whoever's out there. I appreciate you guys. I hope y'all come back next time.